everyone, my name is Cinta Adinda and today I will tell you an epic story. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you've ever heard about the legend of Minak Sobal, the origin of area we know as Trenggalek. His name is famous through the land of Trenggalek. But did you know this story also hides another epic stories? From one legend to another, I present to you the legend of Princess Raden Ayu Saraswati. Once upon a time, there stood the kingdom of Majapahit, a beautiful kingdom full of happiness. But the happiness did not last long. The kingdom was surrounded in the fog of sadness. The king quite moaned, praying for his daughter's health. Oh my God, what should I do? My beloved daughter is suffering from strange illness. I have called all the famous healer. I don't know what to do anymore. The king's sad moans were heard through the kingdom, echoing like a crowd spreading a bad news. Oh, my husband, why you been like this? Your daughter is just sick. You can ignore a whole kingdom just because of that, said the queen. I have a suggestion. I know a guru at the Padepokan Sinawang who might be able to help your daughter. The king eyes turned look at the queen. His voice arose with hope. Really? You would send my daughter to the guru? Let me send my pati, my most trusted servant, to help your daughter. The next morning, the princess left with the pati to the Padepokan Sinawang. They attended a long journey to a small village. Ki Ageng Sinawang, the leader of a Padepokan, welcomed the arrival of the pati and the princess Raden Ayu Saraswati. The student of the Padepokan also welcomed her, but they could not stand the fishy odor coming out the Raden Ayu body. Raden Ayu saw this on her, turned face around, feel embarrassed but unable to do anything about it. I'm the pati of Majapahit kingdom, and the one with me is a king's daughter. Her name is Raden Ayu Saraswati. However, now the princess is sick. The king wants you to help her, the pati explained. The Prabhu nodded understanding. Long story short, the princess was treated by swimming in the Bagong River. However, the smell did not go away until it makes the princess going crazy about it. The more days, her cheekbones are increasingly visible. Her head is lower when passing through the Padepokan. Until the 40th day, when Raden Ayu was swimming, suddenly a handsome man swam up to her. Hey miss, do you know where the river smells fishy? Maybe the smell you smell comes from me. How can a woman as beautiful as you smell like this? Raden Ayu could only look down. What if I can cure you? Will you become my wife? The question suddenly surprised Raden Ayu. While sobbing, she shouted, I almost gave up on this disease. If you can cure me, I will obey you. This man smiled. You promise, miss. Don't break it. The man put both his hands into the river water. Instantly, the water boiling. Small bubbles rise to the surface. But it's not hot. Slowly, she felt the smell on her body gradually improve. Then, the handsome man pulled both his hands from the river. And the river becoming calm again. The odor of Raden Ayu Saraswati body disappeared. The man demanded the princess' promise. My name is Saraswati. I'm willing to become your wife. Yes, Saraswati, I'm Sraba. I want to propose on you. Show me where your house is. The next day, wedding of Sraba and Raden Ayu was to be held. Pati came to attend their wedding. But there was a deafening female scream, followed by sobbing cry. Ayu, what happened to you? Raden Ayu was sitting on the floor, staring in the fear. Smell on her body was getting worse. Some her skin and her face were melting, showing a little bit of her bones. Sraba's face turned from happy to angry. Her eyes is glaring at the Pati. What are you doing to my future wife? He said. The Pati could only bend his knees. His body shook violently as Sraba's hands gripped his knife tightly. Your Majesty, I am only carrying out orders. Please amuse me. Who's ordered you? I'm so sorry. Her stepmother ordered me to poison her. The whole room fell silent when the confusion of the Pati. Sraba's anger could not be suppressed. He immediately used his magic to send pain suffered by his future wife back to her stepmother. After a few days, the news of his stepmother's strange illness began to spread. While Sraba and Raden Ayu Saraswati was lived quietly in the Padepokan and had a child whose name will always be new. Sometimes the people closest to us are the ones who hate us. And never give up, because from Raden Ayu Saraswati we learned that no matter how difficult the problem is, there must be a solution. And no matter how tough your situation becomes, God will send the right person right in front of your door. So, thank you to listen my story.